Why XRP could increase tenfold in a month if XRP wins the case against the SEC. What are we to expect once the Ripple versus SEC court case is over? Are we to see a huge drop in price if the result turns out to be in favors of SEC, or a tenfold increase in price if the result favors of Ripple? If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on December 31st. The XRP price has lost much of its month-long upward momentum, briefly brushing shoulders with 55 cents before falling back down. Ripple Labs' small victories in court have improved sentiment among the XRP army. Despite the price correction to 34 cents, investors and experts anticipate XRP reclaiming its all-time high of $3.40 and rocketing to $50 in the long term if the lawsuit is successful. A victory over the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, is required for this to occur. In December 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple Labs, the company behind the XRP token, and its top executives. Ripple was accused of selling unregistered securities, XRP, in violation of the Securities Act. Almost 2 years after the filing, the court has yet to issue a decision, which some believe will have ramifications for the entire cryptocurrency industry. In other words, the court will decide what constitutes a security, establishing precedent for future cryptos. The XRP price and XRP hodlers' holdings have been at the mercy of the outcome of the Ripple versus SEC case. XRP's price has dropped 85% from its all-time high of $3.40 set in 2018. Nonetheless, as Ripple continues to fight a nearly 2-year-long legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in the United States, numerous predictions and anticipations for XRP's future have been made. It is not a stretch to say that the narrative surrounding Ripple's legal battle with the SEC will have a significant impact on XRP's fate and price. In the past, the price of XRP has moved in lockstep with the developments in the case. One critical question that could affect XRP price action in the future is whether the SEC will classify XRP as a security. If XRP is classified as a security, it may fade away and lose even more ground. Historically, the fact that coins and tokens are considered security has not aided their price movement. One such example was when Kin tokens suffered greatly in terms of price and market cap during the lengthy battle with the SEC. Kin was also forced to close its app, stranding over 2 million users while their legal battle played out. For the time being, current developments in the Ripple versus SEC case indicate that XRP is unlikely to be classified as a security. However, if this were to occur, purchasing XRP would be equivalent to purchasing a share in Ripple. With no new developments in the SEC versus Ripple case as of press time, the XRP price followed the larger market blues. For the time being, the Ripple versus SEC case is producing encouraging signs of a favorable outcome for Ripple, which would boost XRP price action. The decision appears to favor Ripple after the SEC refused to turn over the Hinman speech-related documents despite numerous court decisions against the U.S. regulator. Furthermore, in an October 15th tweet, Brad Garlinghouse chastised the SEC, claiming that the regulators have shown no concern for the companies or individuals who would be harmed by its lawsuit against the XRP token. XRP's fate appears to be tied to the case, and if the case goes in Ripple's favor, XRP's price is expected to at least surpass its 2018 all-time high of $3.40. If Ripple wins, some XRP hodlers predict that the coin will reach $100 per coin by 2027. However, this is a hard scenario because XRP's price growth could be determined by macroeconomic factors as well. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. XRP's run to its previous all-time high alone would provide hodlers with over 650% gains from current prices. However, expectations of overnight price increases may be overly optimistic. Given how previous developments or even announcements have increased the value of XRP, the currency could reach $2. This will occur if Ripple Technologies' actions result in a partnership with more financial institutions. In the past, XRP's popularity and, by extension, its value increase were heavily influenced by its collaboration with these traditional institutions. More collaborations mean more adoption, which in turn means more value. However, this is not the case for XRP. The SEC lawsuit complicates matters even more. Before the SEC filed the case, the outlook for XRP was positive, though not for many. However, unlike other digital currencies, the lawsuit cuts its breakout short and makes predicting a Ripple price trajectory more difficult. Given how difficult it is to accurately predict a digital asset, XRP is even more difficult. Following the lawsuit, more traders have become bearish on the XRP cryptocurrency, raising concerns that it could fall below 10 cents. However, the price increase by retail investors and traders has allowed it to resume. XRP will trade at an average of $20 over the next 5 years, according to Coinpedia, even with the lawsuit hanging over its head. Thus, the highest projected price for the year is $2, while the lowest price prediction is 56 cents if the SEC lawsuit is not settled in Ripple's favor. The suppressed price of XRP is expected to explode once the SEC lawsuit is resolved, which many expect to be sooner rather than later. Given that XRP had the same market cap as Ethereum at the end of 2018, XRP would be worth $7.62 today instead of 34 cents. A simple 20x for your portfolio. The price of XRP is expected to range between 73 cents and 82 cents in Q1 2023, according to CoinPrice forecast. This represents a 110% increase over the current price of XRP. Some cryptocurrency experts are more conservative in their predictions for the price of XRP, with projections of 59 cents in 2023 Q1. Some analysts, on the other hand, have higher hopes for the one-of-a-kind token. According to Trading Education, the price of XRP will reach $5 by 2023. Trading Education predicts that the long-term price of Ripple will be $29.47 in 2025. Their claim is that Ripple's network could overtake Visa as the world's leading payment provider. How accurate are these forecasts? It's difficult to say because no one can predict the future value of a currency with absolute certainty. There are simply too many variables at work. This is why you should never use predictions to make financial decisions. Instead, use them to help you understand the potential growth of a token. Another source is that XRP price could reach $1.83 to $3.37 by the end of 2023. This prediction is based on the belief that future and current partnerships with banks around the world will benefit Ripple technology and its native coin, XRP. As a result, the coin will see greater global adoption, which means more growth. According to Prime XBT, XRP could reach a high of $50 and a low of $8 in 2025. According to this source, Ripple has the potential to disrupt many industries, and the blockchain has a team of experts and other investors pushing for the digital assets adoption. However, because cryptocurrencies are extremely volatile, such forecasts can be difficult to make. While their prices can fluctuate dramatically, many coins, such as XRP, have experienced rapid growth. As a result, the price of XRP could soar to heights we do not expect soon. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.